Wow, yes. So what is up, guys? I wanted to make a new video today, talk about some stuff, and I guess since you click on this video and if you are a subscriber that's been here for a while, you just might notice something. Something is changed here. You know, you might notice something has slightly changed. Just don't mind that there's totally nothing here to see. There's just a white wall. There's totally nothing has changed here. Yeah, I'm gonna stop joking. So obviously, I have bought a gigantic fucking wall flag from the band Vulvodynia, and this is, I need to iron it when I get the time to, but this album, if you can see the text, which you probably can't, is fucking called Cognizant Castigation. Cognizant Castigation. And it's the best Vulvodynia album, and the best looking one in my opinion. Because, you know, hey, it's not the best job we've done here putting it up, but, you know, it's here, it's definitely here now, and I'm proud of it being here. So, trying to even it out as much as possible, you know. And I don't think you saw it, but look closely in this. It has like 3D. You see it much better in real life, but the red here makes this look kind of 3D-ish. And just look at this artwork. Just look at the pure details. The pure details that goes through everything, and through the logo, all the details that they. And even this down here looks really good. The pink reddish things. Yeah, that looks really good. And that was kind of just why I wanted to make a video today, but I guess I could talk about something, and I do not know what. So I'm gonna pause the recording for a while and think of something to talk about. Lol. Well, I figured I could talk a little bit about the history, or rather to say more accurately, why and how I got this, which I guess that's a fully valid argument. I mean, valid topic, an original topic. Why I got this wall flag, original content, guys. We're doing original content. Basically, why and how I got this. I was just scrolling through, and all of a sudden, you know. My friend, we've talked about, you know, I find Vulvodynia. Actually, in my video I made a couple months ago, called like a response to fake metal, where I defended metal and slam metal, because there are many accusations against deathcore and slam metal that, oh, there are no real drummers today. And I just wanted to point out this bullshit. Let's just say the Circle of Tone was the one. I didn't want to mention his name, but let's just, I don't want to start any beef with him, because he obviously can't handle beef very well. Isn't that true? Yeah, I'm gonna let her go. But anyways, so we talked a little bit, you know, I used them in my video, but later on, this is like late last year, when I found out that these guys are actually behind my first slam metal band that I ever heard, which is Subleg. I'm not gonna pronounce their whole name. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I'm just gonna say that Subleg is a side project that they call memecore. But this is their main brutal slamming death metal, slam metal, whatever you want to fucking call it, main band project, which they perform I know this isn't really the music for... This isn't really fitting. This music I have... It's not really fitting. But... Shh. Shut your fucking mouth. I am the one speaking here, not you. You know? I'm actually gonna higher the volume on this music. So, no, actually I'm gonna lower it down a bit. There we go. Now it's balanced. Now, I got more and more into this band after I defended them, after I used them and Angel Maker as a defense. I used this particular album. So, I used this album and I showed how it sounded and that they play live. In fact, they do live performances. Vulvodynia is a very great studio as well as live band. And this part is actually surprisingly heavy for the style of music. But let's talk about something better. Is why I get just this specific blue, green, pink, red one. It's because, I mean, it should be self-explanatory. Just look at that art. Look at that album art. Look at that album art. Have you seen anything like that before? Because I haven't. And I sure as hell love it. And this album is also their best sounding one. It has some solos on it that are... They pack a punch. They're not complex solos, but they are solos that, you know, they are hard in some cases, but they tend to be a little bit more melodic than other people. Just like Angel Maker, they are also very melodic in their solos and are not just being like guitarists like Mike Orlando or Rusty Cooley tend to be. I do enjoy that kind of shredding, but you know, it gets old sometimes. And you want some melody, you know? That's why I'm listening to this kind of music over Yngwie Malmsteen, because I want actual melody and not just holy scared shit on my head. You're probably wondering what the fuck I make noises like that for. But you know, so good melodic solos, and just overall good songwriting. Strong structures are good. I don't quite remember all of them, but I know Pulse More is a little heavy. A little heavy. That's an understatement, guys. They're just a little heavy, boys. They're not that heavy. You clicked this video for no reason. Well, you know these guys? They're not heavy. This shit is heavier. It's a little bit heavy, you know, a little bit, just a little bit heavy. Totally not like one of the heaviest songs on the album, but you know, whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. So yeah, I just got it because it was nice looking and the album sounds great and I love it and everything. But, you know, with all that in mind, one thing I did not expect. Let me just stand beside this thing. I'm 170 centimeters, which is like 5'6", something like that. I'm probably a bit longer than 170, but this fucking thing is almost as tall as me. It basically takes up 80%. The shit is big. This thing is fucking huge. Like, there's no doubt about this thing being huge. Okay, I have to stretch my arms until they hurt to do this. If I want to do this, fuck, it hurts, you know? It's fucking big. And I'm surprised it even fits for this little camera preview I have here. You know? Kind of surprised. Fuck, I actually have 40 minutes worth of recording space. Yes. But when we're on the topic of Vulvodynia, I would like to use their music because I don't think talking about such a heavy band, and I just literally just said I'm not gonna do heavy music. I'm just gonna use this music. But you know, Pulse More, I feel like we're gonna give it some appreciation since I talked about this song. I feel like also Tesla is a good song too. But we'll listen to this song first. You know, it's a more heavy. It's a little thrashy too. Some thrashy beats, and you know, Sacrifice, thrash metal. I love thrash metal, so thrash metal beats is my shit. So, you know, I can dig you a little bit of a back history of actually how I really started, you know, fucking listening, you know, like listening like a fucking fuckhead, you know. I'm actually waiting for a Vulvodynia limited edition My Pussy Hurts. I'm not sure when they release it. I'm not sure when they will release that thing. But I hope you guys release it soon if you're watching this. Release it soon. I can't wait for it. I just want it to arrive to my home, you know. Already, I wanted to wear it to my fucking dad's wedding, but I had to wear this instead. But it's fine because it's satanic as hell, and I had to wear this to church. It's a fucking pentagram. Yeah, I bet you that priest did not appreciate that probably. You know, he talks about God and stuff, and I'm just sitting here with a fucking satanic star and shirt and shit, fucking pentagram. Yeah, that's a good one. You know, no fucks given. Totally badass, you know. I'm just gonna drink some cola. And I guess we could talk a little bit more about waiting, because while waiting for this one, because they ship from Scotland, if I'm not wrong. I could have read it wrong, but I read Scotland. They ship from someone in Scotland, and shit like that, you know. So I expected it to take like, it's just like 2 to 6 weeks, depending on your location. I expected like 3 weeks, and then I got a little bit worried because it didn't come. And then this week was the 4th week, and it didn't come on Monday. Didn't come on Tuesday. Didn't come on Wednesday. Not on Thursday, but on Friday. So it took basically, let's think. It took 4 weeks and 4 days to come. So, you know, you have to have patience. You need to have patience, you know, for these packages. I mean, I live in Scotland. I live in Sweden, so I don't expect it to take that much, since Sweden and Great Britain area. But I guess since they're shipping it from Scotland, it has to go through a process, you know, go down in Britain and go through the things, and then it has to come into the country, Sweden, and go through Denmark and Sweden's borders, and go through all that, and have to drive through the whole country up to the middle of Sweden and where I live, and fucking deliver it to my house, and, you know, sign a paper, do this and do that. The process is actually really complicated for a package to come from A to B. I wouldn't want to have that as my job, you know. So that's the thing. But regardless of that, I got a little bit concerned at first, but then when I think more about it, you know, it makes more sense. But I hope that they release this fucking shirt soon, because these shirts were woohoo, some real next deal shit, you know. And you know, they're really fucking good, these shirts. I was hoping for this shirt to come before my summer break, but I'm expecting it to come like later this year instead. You know, if you ever need a backup vocalist, you know, call me. Just kidding. I hope you understand that that was a bad joke. I could not scream for the living fuck of me, you know. Let's listen to Oppressor Unseen. The Oppressor Unseen. Really good song, by the way. This is probably the heaviest song on this album, if I'm not wrong, because there could be heavier songs, definitely. But I love literally every single song on every single of their albums. It's very good. I like every single song they have released ever since whenever they started. That's not really a good answer. Let me just hold on. Wow. Okay, so I am extremely retarded. I just found out this is the first album. Interesting. I thought Finis Omnium Ignorantiam was their first album, but that one was released 2015. But ever since 2014, you know, every single album has been great. In 2017, why they have not an album, and only 2016, Psychosadistic Design, is because 2017 they did their Sublig EP album, their first Sublig album, you know? I think if I'm not wrong, Sublig is currently actually working on an album, which is good. And I'm very proud that they are working on albums, because that means they're being solid dudes and they're doing shit and they're not just sitting there lazing around. You know, they're actually moving their asses and doing shit, unlike Tool. Yes, I'm gonna call you out, Tool, you lazy fucks. I know some people will say like, oh, it's not that they're lazy, it's just they blah 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 blah, but I don't care. I think they're lazy as fuck. Sure, Tool can be great sometimes. I might not be too much into their style. Schism or Schism or Swism or it's my favorite Tool song, by the way. What more can I talk about? Literally nothing. So, unveiling the Abomination featuring Luke Griffin of Ecrania. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I am just thinking deeply. Just enjoy the music while I think deep, because a real man thinks hard. I'm not even thinking, by the way. I'm just dragging this video out to be 20 minutes. Have we reached 20 minutes yet? Oh, we have. Yeah, I need to stop this video now. It's just been a shit show. Anyways, I don't see any member of the band even watching this. Neither, if they even watched this, I believe they wouldn't even watch as far as 5 minutes. So I think I would probably, I mean, maybe they're watching through just to hear what I have opinions and probably the story whatever. But I don't think the whole video. I think watching me sit here in silence would piss anyone off. But anyways, I'm gonna stop this video and sorry, especially if anyone from this band, Vulvodynia, watched through this entire video. I am extraordinarily sorry for making you sit through literally 5 minutes of silence. But have a good time, and I am see you in the next video where I don't know what to do.